on?
It better be, because it's time for Talking Real with Jay and Shay, right here on Love 860 WAEC. Now, you can definitely tell who is who. See, Shay, she's the smart one. And Jay, well, he's the one that always has his lip stuck out.
This is not going to go well for you, bro.
Call in live with your comments and questions, 404-355-8699. That's 404-355-8699. Now, let's talk real with Jay and Shay.
Good evening, Atlanta. Even though now I'm in Miami, I still got to give shout out to where I'm at. Miami.
No, go back.
No. I'm saying good evening to Atlanta because we still broadcasting in Atlanta.
Okay, fine, but I'm just saying.
No, don't be hating on the game. It's what it is.
Here we go.
I'm just trying to help you out here.
How about that?
First of all, welcome to the Jay and Shay Show. I'm Jay.
And I'm Jay.
Yeah, but one that's going to talk y'all to death today.
Whatever.
Family, help me. All I got to tell y'all, it's going to be very interesting down here in Miami, but I'm down here with the Hargerbrook family reunion. We're going to turn this out with the Jay and Shay Show, doing what we do, normally in the studio, normally in Rodeo, Mexico, but now in Miami. Really?
Hot diggity. Look at God.
Did you just say hot diggity?
Hot diggity. Look at God.
Don't you I ain't about it. God works in serious ways.
Yes, he does.
Right here. This ain't serious. This is just awesome.
We have gone from hot Atlanta to beautiful Miami.
What? In the building. Oh, my goodness. And we got a beautiful view on top, able to see across Miami. I'm telling you, I was not expecting this. But you know something, when my family puts something together, it's usually beautiful.
Well, let me go back.
What you gonna go back to?
I'm just going to say, today, because
Let me tell you,
Okay.
my day was wonderful, but now I'm down here with family, really? See, this is the problem with relationships right here.
What is the problem?
How you didn't run your mouth?
I was not. That's normal. I'm
I'm
almost willing to bet you our families that are here, they can say.
Did you talk a lot?
No.
They can talk a lot.
They had some interesting
What they got to say?
avenues getting here. Because from what I heard from James,
What you heard from
he
James?
said that people travel hours on the bus,
Yes, they did.
hours on the
Matter of
Amtrak.
fact, 2 tour buses. 2, not 1. 2 buses.
So
Get it
imagine
right.
what
Get
the
it right.
conversation was like.
On
I
that bus.
can imagine being on the bus with people over the hours.
Oh, I'm not going to lie.
Let's take that back. We didn't go to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
you know
were snoring.
You know what? You're going to bring that to the public.
I'm just saying. Cutting off.
You know what?
You cutting up.
Okay, well, the fact is,
You're
we're
tired,
all
right?
here in Miami,
You're tired.
and we are excited.
Yes, we are.
Talking Real with the Jay and Shay Show. For those of you who are brand new, go to our website at jayandsayshow.com. You can follow us on Twitter, Facebook,
Hey,
on. Oh, you can do it.
Hey, I'm trying to get you.
I got to pay attention. You got
I got to get down with my marketing team.
Okay, so you got to come along.
Some of the palm, look upon,
What?
all upon the palm.
Anyway, nonetheless, we are very happy to be broadcasting live and enjoying this lovely event. So, I don't care how you were doing and whatnot.
You really want to know how I feel, don't you?
How you feel?
I feel wonderful. To come all the way down to Miami to be able to be with my family, really? Don't get me wrong. Normally I work hard all the time, and I love doing this from my heart. But to be able to do it in front of my family, excited. I mean, I can't say no other words, but excited. So I want to know what you got for me because, I'm feeling real good right now. That's right. I don't need that when I got family. Family get me off my toes. See, they got a lot of history. See, so if all of them went to talking, yeah, I'll be in trouble. Yeah, they'll be in trouble.
I need to get somebody.
No, you don't need to. No, they don't even like you like that. They don't like you like that. Don't let the show fool you. I got them. Okay. Oh, go.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't want me to.
We're three different spellings.
Okay.
But ain't none of them like yours. No.
My bootleg thing.
Well, I ain't gonna just say bootleg, 'cause that's not mine.
Jay, do you see all those beautiful, there's some boats over there? Yes. And that's water, girl.
You don't see that in Atlanta. You don't see no water except when you turn the water off.
It's kind of nice. We might have to consider having a show.
Well, Miami needs to go ahead and book us.
On a regular. But nonetheless.
Hard for hire.
I mean,
seriously, we can come to Miami and do this now. I ain't scared.
Oh, Lord. Yes. 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 Okay. How about this? Okay. Well, we will welcome the Hollywood family to the Jay and Shay Show. And if you do have some questions out there that you anonymously or...
Yes, family way over there in the corner that's over there in their own conversation. Y'all can be a part of the show. It is being live in Atlanta. Don't be scared.
They may want to talk about their trip or...
I mean, why do you got to talk about this
all together?
We got to make more precious stuff than trip.
Well, see, we do have one thing, because I love him. Jay had to leave him in Atlanta, unfortunately. But he will be with us here shortly. He should be calling in to the station any minute now. But nonetheless, thanks for asking how my day went. But anyway,
Jay, I apologize. You know how good your day?
No.
I just want to know how your day was, Jay. Tell everybody how your day was.
I don't want to see the answer.
No, there's no afterthought. We just want to know how your day was.
It was actually fabulous.
Okay, what's the next question? I'm just saying.
This is the show I'm talking about.
I'm just saying.
You see how you did this to me?
I ain't doing nothing. You didn't finish. Huh? You didn't say nothing. I was trying to save my family from hearing you all day. Well,
so it's not even just in Atlanta. It's here too. You still.
Oh, so you thought Atlanta was gonna make me act different when I'm in Miami right now? Really? Nope.
Just maybe.
Nope.
Okay.
They don't. What's your question?
Anywho, well, we're going to talk about two topics today. Well, several, but of this, one of the biggest things, obviously, on the Twitter, Facebook, everything, is this major announcement by the Supreme Court today about the same-sex marriages are official. So whether Georgia, which would have never signed a bill ever, they probably would have took out the whole state, blew it up before they signed for the same sex, because that's a Bible-built state. But because the Supreme Court has come down with this decision, ain't nothing they can do about it. It's a wrap.
That's why it's a lot of conversations going on about it.
Absolutely.
But if you believe in what you believe in,
I don't
that's
care.
what you got to stand by. You got to stand by your faith. Whatever faith you got and what you believe in is what you strongly need to hold to you. Do not let social media dictate what you choose to do. That's the problem of today. But I'll tell you, it's definitely all over the news.
Oh, my God.
But just because it's all over the news, don't mean you don't even lose your faith. Don't lose your mind. Is that really what you have?
No.
I mean, I know there's some more out there. More.
I'm just saying we have to keep up to date with what's going on.
We do. You know, Rosie, so I already know you're going to be on top of what goes on in the U.S. of A.
Well, for us, being in Atlanta, we are a city that is very immigrated with all different kind of races.
Ain't that true?
And relationships, situations, and lifestyles. So from what I have been seeing on the social media today, it's been definitely a lot of stuff happening in Atlanta today. However, I love some of the things that I followed Bishop Bonner, obviously, because he's one of the first ones who came out.
To talk about my past.
Yeah, he's one of the first ones who came out and said, okay, it happened, it is what it is. However, these are the ways that we need to address this. And if you go to oh man, you want me to read on that?
I don't want you to read it all, but I mean, if you say Pastor Brian said it, if Pastor Brian said it, it's something worth listening to. I'm telling you, he's a powerful man.
Yes. Well, he said we need to rejoice Not for the decision, of course, but rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I said rejoice to thank God in all circumstances. We give some other scriptures, but he says on a side note, the big things that God has done, Christ still died, et cetera, et cetera. So we have to rejoice that whatever it is, whatever the decision is,
Right.
we have to pray for repentance.
Okay.
We have to allow them to rethink their ideas, but do not judge,
Right.
because no sin is any different than anyone else.
I like that.
So it's just like kind of explaining to us, hey, we just have to live in a society. It is what it is. It's a new law. So, however, we don't have to conform. That's the key. We don't have to conform to what everyone else is doing and say, oh, well, they said it's okay now, so now it's okay. No.
I can ride with that.
He says, for Christians, our moral values are determined by God and His Word, the Bible, never by the legal system.
Say it again, Jay.
He says,
You got my attention. You're talking now.
for Christians, our moral values are determined by God and His Word, the Bible, never by the legal system.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, I know you are reading from Pastor Brown. I'm talking about you talking.
I'm just saying, done.
You do that.
Okay.
I'm with that.
So our obviously y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, trying to make sure anything. But nonetheless, we met some really great guys that came to our show last week.
Oh, yeah. Quick. Oh, my goodness. I'm in your town, but unfortunately, we couldn't be here tonight. We had something planned. And Edwin.
And Edwin.
No, that was your brother, too. He's grown a lot of good advice.
Yes. And Edwin.
He actually told a lot. I appreciate him for opening up. And everybody that was on our show. I don't want to just give them shout out, but I give everybody shout out.
Absolutely. Well, listen. Edwin sent us a message today because he wanted to give a scenario on the radio today, and he wanted to get our feedback.
What is it?
So he said, so I'm at the gas station. Oh, so he went out for a second over that. Okay, so he says, he said, so when I'm at the gas station, I noticed a young lady pumping gas. I decided to proceed to speak to her to tell her about my upcoming show when I noticed the dude was sitting in the car. Okay, so the young lady is outside pumping gas, and the dude is sitting in the car.
That's not a good look.
So I'm like, why homeboy not pumping the gas? Is it me, or is it this new generation of boys think of their men? Maybe he was handicapped or had a broken leg, or is this the days of shivering?
You're making excuses.
Is non-existent. What you think, Jay?
Sound like you're making excuses.
Yeah, true story.
I mean, I will say some of the rules need to be changed, but again, it takes time. But the problem of today is what role models are they looking at? Because again, I'm out there pumping gas. I'm opening doors, but they might not be able to see me. It takes all of us to make this change. It's not going to happen with one person. It's going to happen when we all come together and understand that we make society. These are our errors.
Okay.
So these young men are doing no more than what they see. So it takes us.
But Dr. Bible,
to do as a rank, but
okay.
I said I do. But I'm not always out there, and I'm not in front of every young man.
But are we mentoring the young men? Are we?
I'm trying. I am trying. Because that's why I got off my couch. I was tired of hearing about it and not doing nothing about it. That's why I'm running this down to Miami, because we're going to make hey. Don't be pointing over there. It's all about right here.
The camera right there.
Yeah.
You see a man.
Oh, young. Right there? No, he looks good. That's right. I got to look good. He ain't young though.
So when you see a young lady at the pump.
Come on over, fam. No, you did. Come on. You on.
When you see a young lady at the pump, do you stop to pump her gas? If you just try to pump her gas? Do you do it often?
I mean, first of all, you need to ask, is he married? I mean, you can't be putting him in, you can't be putting my family in situations that could be real sentimental.
I don't think she would mind. You know,
I don't know, because you won't be in that room later.
Okay, so hold on.
See, you start stuff.
Okay, so now.
That's that Shay for y'all. Shay be starting stuff.
So now,
I got it, cuz. I got it. Don't be worried about it.
No. So now I get it.
Okay.
So basically what you're telling me is, if a man talk my gas, he wants something?
Hey, now, hold on. Somebody, if a man pumps your gas, he just pumps your gas.
No.
You might as well get over it.
No.
He just helps you out. I mean, you ain't gonna be too much. But you know, I'm gonna be jealous or something because he pumps your gas.
No, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't wish
If
you.
a man pumping my gas,
A man pumping your gas, what do you mean?
if he pumping my gas to be pumping my gas to be doing it,
Why can't be a gentleman? Why everybody wants yo, but you know, don't be
he's
that
trying to
stuff.
get my potato salad.
Bottom line, why you can't just be a good gentleman? Why everybody gotta want something? A gentleman to pump gas, yes, that's just to pump gas. I mean, I pump gas all I gotta do a disclaimer real quick. We still FCC, so we gotta keep it clean. And we are on the air in Atlanta.
Live.
Woo! So
But nonetheless,
let's go back because mistakes do happen.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
But again, just because a person pumps your gas does not mean he
But
has
it
to work.
sounded like, because you said if he possibly
First of all, he is married.
so
Don't put my cousin out there like that.
if he's married, he can't talk to him?
I mean, hold on. Thank you.
Get your own man to pump my gas.
So in other words, don't be looking for my cousin to pump your gas. That's what that's some other cousin thing, okay?
So
Now you want to see her in a dark alley. So we like don't be just saying yeah. You might want to go to a full station that still for you. I don't know.
Oh, that's another one.
No, we might need to get that cousin on the mic right here. You might be called up the phone. No, let my cousin call out. You said they might just be there. He gonna be playing. See, that's what I love about my family. They're beautiful and they can get things done. That's what I love. Hold on. You ain't going to take down with them. You ain't fan. She's trying to teach you. Okay, this is how we roll.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I just like some people.
Okay, I'm glad you learned. You stick around the hard work, you gonna learn. So.
This is good.
No. We gotta hear this on the air. Come on. No. Come on over here. Come on up, cousin. Come on. Don't be shy. It's talk radio. They can't see you.
So what
All
you
right?
saying was, what you saying was, she said, if he wants to come back there, I would ask him to pay for it first. She said, go pay for it first. And then come pump it.
Oh, you want the full service.
Okay, but see, that could be a little subjective.
That's why.
You said, pay for it and pump. That could be subjective.
I mean, it's just you. Cousin, let's go and sit on right now, cousin. She don't play right. Her line on one side, and it needs to be on the other side. This is a real show now. You can get your line out the gutter.
No, but if that's the case, man, if you want a number, that's just to get the
number. That's what I said. That's to get the number. See what I mean? I like number, my 8 number.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Okay, just tell them how you really feel about people. We know how they do it down here in Miami.
We have to go off.
You don't even get the real number.
Oh, my God. Well, they be talking about that. How to go over in the Yeah, she said we got to go to break.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for it.
We'll be right back. It's 404-355-8699. Call in. Talk to us live. We're live in Miami. We'll be right back.
Am I wrong for thinking out the box from where I stay? Am I wrong for saying that I choose another way? What's happening, baby? I sell Brazilian hair's the place to be if you looking for top of the line quality for a price that's guaranteed to fit your budget. My homeboy here got the hookup, I say. One thing about I sell Brazilian hair is we always got hair on hand, so you ain't never got to worry about not being able to purchase some. One thing about this hair, there is absolutely no shedding, people. Look here, we selling hair so good and cheap they want to put it on the menu at McDonald's and Burger King. Y'all gonna be like, yo, let me get a Big Mac combo and order that Malaysian deep wave, I say. We got $75 a bundle for 18 to 28 inches, and anything under 18 inches is cheaper. We got all kind of hair, man. I sell Brazilian hair, even offer financing, baby. Now where they do that at? Right here at 4910 Buena Vista Road, Suite B, or call us at 706-593-4323. If you don't feel like dialing all them numbers, man, *1 hair. I sell Brazilian hair. We love making our people look good. Pew.
Let me see you go back. Let me see you come in. Now let me see you go back. Let me see you come in. Let me see you go back.
Oh, Lord, we back. I mean, you just bring it right back. You wasn't playing.
It's okay. I got it.
It's okay. It's live, so you don't have that. You don't have your in, your out.
We're back.
All right, man, we back. What we got going on? What else is on the...
Just started right there, bro.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
What they hit us up with? What they saying?
Facebook is not happy. They are lighting us up on that one.
Okay, and?
It's all good.
I mean, they do it all the time. Anything we say is being criticized all the time. It's nothing new.
Well, that's what they're there for, to go to Ask Jay and Ask Jay Show and ask the question. So
I'm not bad.
they will definitely have...
My family got a right to say what they want to say.
I can't say this one.
No. Yeah. Stop.
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to keep it shut.
I know.
I'm just telling you. I'm trying to keep it shut.
I know you're trying to keep the show.
That's what we do.
And I want you to keep the show. Okay, let me ask you this, Jay.
Talk to me.
Is someone on here, I should say Michael Barnes, should say
You already did.
Okay.
I mean, you just snitched and told this whole name. I mean, first and last. Really?
Okay. Anyway, he said he's been on a first date with a woman, right?
Right.
And because he's had some cookie crazies in his life, he had a role reversal kind of thing. He had his boys hanging at the bar because he had some cookies on these blind dates. So he had his boys hanging at the bar, and he met this girl, and he found out as his boys at the bar, he found out that the person he was having a first date with is one of his friend's wives, but he didn't know that was his wife. But the boys knew it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let's back this up.
Okay.
Did you just try to slide that in there?
No.
His boys knew it?
His boys were at the bar.
Let me help you out right now before we even finish. Those wasn't his boys.
Yeah,
Okay. If they didn't
y'all have a
tell him,
code. Y'all have a code.
they didn't tell him.
Y'all got the man code.
It's a bad code. No.
So he went on a first date with a woman. Let's just clarify what we're talking about.
Okay, go ahead and clarify.
Off of Tinder, come to find out, it was one of his friend's wives. But he didn't know it because he had never met the wife. But the boys at the bar knew it.
I'm going to say it one more time. Those was not his friends.
So
Friends do not do that. You let the boy know that somebody else's woman. I mean, that's the most disrespectful thing to allow that to happen.
they didn't tell him until
The second question, why didn't he tell it?
they didn't tell him until after he had bought the meals and everything that was another person's wife.
One more time, why didn't he tell that she was married? Yeah, see? You gotta go. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know what. That's what. That's all I think. Yeah, show that down. Show it all.
Okay. If you hear us, Dynasty, we can't hear that caller.
Take the caller off. That's good.
I will be taking this out of the show.
You're going to say, I appreciate that. Yeah, that was a new too. We can't take callers. So thank you. All right, what else we got? Because the situation that you were just explaining to me is real clear. One, those was not his friends. Okay? I'm going to be real clear with you. Because I would not want to call a person my friend that allowed me to talk to a married woman and they knew it. That's just wrong. Okay? Secondly, why a married woman would take a meal from a man and don't even admit he's married? I'm seeing nothing but wrong. This whole conversation shouldn't even be happening. Now, I understand it goes on. But it's a bunch of wrongs there. So all these wrongs don't make a right? No, it doesn't. Nope.
What do you do differently?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Dynasty, if you hear us, he did nothing differently. Okay. Nonetheless, for the conversation, there's a lot going on in Atlanta. So what the situation is that the husband has been doing some shady stuff to the wife. And she just decided, she dated from the line, that's the other way. Okay.
Now, what I could probably do is
have it call me and put it over here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring him in and let's see what it looks. Oh, it's a 900.
Yeah, the second thing.
So they call me.
Yep.
So how can I put him in there?
You call him. I'll get it up.
Alright.
I can make that happen.
Okay.
I can do that.
Touchdown, technical difficulty, technical.
All right, let's go back because you got some things going on, some relationships that don't make a lot of sense. So let's make the best out of this because I'm not understanding.
Okay. Hold on. Here's Jay.
There you go. 2 days. Really?
My bad. It fell out. Hold your bippy. Hold your bippy.
2 days. 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, but he's not here now.
He should be though, because I can hear him.
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear 2 days?
Yeah, I can't get it disconnected, man.
Oh.
Yeah, I see.
So you got a bad signal.
Huh?
You got a bad signal?
Yeah, I got an echo and everything when I call the station. I can barely even hear y'all. So.
Well, we got you on live now. I called you on my phone.
You ready, can you hear?
I barely hear you, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Take care of yourself. You want to say anything? Because we can hear you and everybody else can hear you.
Hello, show?
Yeah,
You talking, man.
we can hear
I
you.
don't want to break, man.
No, we don't break. We're live. We doing our own thing right here.
Yeah, in your
In
hometown, Miami.
Why you ain't tell me? You holding out. You didn't tell me Miami is just beautiful.
I didn't hear you.
You didn't tell me, man. I'm going to have to come back down here.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful city, man. It's a beautiful city.
No doubt, no doubt. How you feeling?
Feeling much better, man. Much better. Back on the feet, so I guess to be back on the show next time.
All right, that's what's up. We can't wait for you to be back.
What are you talking today?
Well, we're doing several topics. We just got to talking about a woman who apparently was cheating on her husband because she was on Tinder and she went out on the first date with a gentleman, but the boys of one of the guys that she went out with didn't tell everybody that she was married. So,
yeah, so see, David, you already know that them ain't your boys.
I didn't say they were her boys, but I'm just saying.
No, his boys.
I mean, nonetheless, we just doing a little roundup. We're talking a little bit about the same-sex marriage situation. I just saw on Twitter that Baton Bob is getting married at Piedmont Park or the Tavern or something this evening. So that should be interesting. Did we lose you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We go. All right. Nonetheless, guys, hopefully you can hear us and we're good on that end. We don't have 2 minutes left. But what I was saying is, why are you saying that's not his voice? But if his boys waited.
They waited, why didn't they tell him on the up front?
But maybe he wasn't looking at his. But now I also threw in here, maybe the guy had done something to her. Maybe her husband had done something to her, and she was like,
all over the excuse.
Maybe I should go out and do something because he's cheating on me.
You know something? That don't justify your action. If somebody do something to you, you go back and do the same thing to them, it just repeats. When are we going to really reflect change? Because again, just going back out here
and do the right thing.
You know, if you have a problem with a person, face that person. If you're going to run around and do what everybody else, you'll never fix your problem. You're going to create a lot of problems. So again, back up and understand what you're doing because you're not helping. And that's why society is accepting these kind of behaviors. And these kind of behaviors should not be accepted. I wouldn't want my daughters to go through this, so I'm not going to tell nobody else to do it. So again, those were his friends, and that woman wasn't right for accepting the meal, knowing she was married, knowing what he wanted. All these are illegal. Come on now. Really, Shay? You really want to play with me? You want to do that on the show today? Really? Down in my back?
No, I'm just saying that there are situations, and we have callers who call in all the time.
Right.
Their husband has cheated on them several times, and maybe she just said, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it feels like.
Do that nigga right.
It doesn't make it right, but when is enough is enough? Where she has
enough is enough is when she deals with the person on the problem. It sounds like the best way to combat it is to do it.
No.
Okay then.
I believe in much prayer and supplication and anything in there.
Praise out there. Tell the world that. Because what you're telling me is you're fighting it with the same thing.
Oh, no.
All right?
I'm just giving you the scenario. I'm
a life coach. I believe in bringing things up. You are a counselor. You counsel people to do things better. I'll call you doctor later. You got a couple more years before I call you doctor. A counselor.
Okay, don't call me counselor. I'm at the school.
Shay.
You sound like when they say counselor, it sounds like I'm at the school being a student. I mean, no, don't even say it.
You already know you're a
say it.
Run around with your little knives out, on stumble upon.
Here we go.
What you got? What?
How do I confront my boyfriend about him sleeping with his ex? When I first started dating my partner, I was aware he had only been recently 4 months or so to come out of a serious relationship. However, I wasn't particularly jealous or paranoid that this affects our relationship. I'm not that kind of person. There's no reason to. However, 6 to 7 months later, his Facebook was open on my computer, and his ex flashed up on the chat. She wasn't in the room, but what she said was sent a simple hello. However, the last conversation they had caught my eye, discussing that it had been a mistake for them to keep together. Should she or should she not confront him? I'm listening.
I'm going to tell you all day long. If she's having a problem, yes, she should confront him. Because it's not going to go away. Okay? And if she acts like she didn't see it, it's going to play with her emotions.
But how,
she did see it.
But how does she not let him know she's going to do it?
You can't have it in a whole lot of different ways. She's getting on the computer. You might as well go ahead and say what you think. But you can face the bigger problem because, wait a minute, if he did it wrong and you want to make sure it didn't happen again, you need to talk to a person about what goes on. Not run around and act like, well, I didn't see it, and I'm just going to wait for him to confess it to me. Okay? You can waste a lot of time for no good reason.
So is this what you would tell your boys if they told the dude, I made a mistake, I slept with my ex, how do I tell my wife, how do I tell my girl?
Bottom line is, if that mistake happens, I don't have to tell my boys. I have to look at myself because I'm the one made that decision.
No. How do you tell if your boys come to you and they say, man, I slept with one of my exes, I don't know what happened, we were just kicking it, and it was what it was.
Okay.
So what did you tell your boys?
Did your woman know about it?
See, that was my question.
I said, did your woman know about it?
No.
Well, you going to tell me?
That's what I asked you.
I'm giving you a conversation now.
Okay, who do you tell them to tell their wife or to leave it well enough alone?
If he feels it in his face and he feels like he wants to grow and he feels that it's bothering him, then I tell him. That's the conversation you got to have with her, not me. I'm not the one that's with him. The one he's with will leave him if he finds out in another kind of way. So again, it's kind of wise to face your issue and quit running from it.
But guess what?
What's that?
There are relationships out there that over the years, it may have happened, and the wife never found out, and she found out maybe after her husband died.
Well, if he died already, that really don't make any sense because that's what.
Right.
That's it. But now, people hold secrets, okay? And that's nothing new, okay? And it ain't the only thing that's ever done wrong in your life. So why are you picking and choosing all the wrongs when you got to understand? You have to be better. We have to be better if we expect our kids to follow us and see a different trend. But if you keep hiding, you keep doing it, then they see what you're doing is typically going to be done again. But we talk about why society's not getting better because of this conversation. This conversation ain't healthy because we're trying to cover up.
Do you know that at least 50% of the questions that we get on our blog every day have to do with cheating?
Yes, I do.
At least 50%.
It is a big problem. And a lot of people are doing it because society is set what's going on. And people feel like they can talk about it. We are glorifying what's wrong. When is that going to stop? It used to be condemned where a person felt bad about it. Now I can brag about it. I can go tell my friends, and it's socially accepted. Everybody can accept my dirty laundry. And I like to say we can stand up and say something because there's a lot of good men out there, to me, that can still say that they're not cheating, and they love the one that they with, and they would not tolerate that. But it's not always being broadcast to other men.
No, because all we hear is the negative.
Well, a lot of times you love drama, you broadcast negative, and it's going to stay negative. You have to make change. If you want something positive in your life, you got to be that positive vessel to fit it in your life. Okay? If not, you're going to keep a lot of negative things going on. Well,
on that note, we got to go to break.
All right. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back. It's Talking Real with Jay and Shay.
Back and look forward from where you're at.
lights. There's some jealousy in your rear view. Wave hello, hello, hello. Push that pedal to the max. Count that money that's in your radio.
Tune in.
Now. You can tune in to this radio station on any smartphone or tablet. iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Nokia, Samsung, Windows phones, or whatever you have. Download the free TuneIn app from your phone or tablet's app store. Tune in with music, sports, news, and comedy from over 70,000 radio stations around the world, including this Beasley Broadcast Group station. Check it out at tunein.com or your app store.
There's a lot going on in the world, and your world is always changing. That's why it's important to stay connected. The latest news, the latest entertainment, the newest music. If it's in the air or on the air, it can be in the palm of your hand, wherever you are, with the iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Over 1,500 live radio stations from across the country, and over 15 million songs to create your own custom stations. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
You back?
Yeah, we on. We good.
Okay, I got another one for you. They just hitting it up right now, right?
I mean, you keep coming with it, but what you got?
Okay, so is there a way to deal with a bad breakup without all the drama?
That's going to be hard because, again, when you have a lot of emotion, and if you have a person that can actually talk without showing all the emotions and really get down to what went wrong, it doesn't have to be so ugly.
Okay.
But when you have a lot of emotion and you got a lot of hurt, you need to transcend that pain and the anger.
Okay.
And when you talk mad, you're not clear, and it goes left of center. I'm not saying too many people argue and usually the fighting, unfortunately, but that's how you don't. But that's what it tends to go to when you let anger because of your emotions get over you.
Okay, so we're talking real, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, in all of the relationships most of us have been in, what was probably your worst is somebody like cheater, car, or
no. I've been lucky to say I dated someone that they was a bit crazy. I've never had none to do that to my life, but I did date a girl that went and knocked out another girl's window to her house.
Oh.
But I ain't saying no names, but yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you have to pay for it?
No.
Okay.
I was taking responsibility. I had nothing to do with it.
Was you cheating with the other girl?
Yeah.
See, so that's why she bust those windows out the
Yes, I was. I ain't
well,
never
you have learned.
I learned through time, but at that time, I was out there doing my thing.
Okay, so you said
They called up to me.
You had a bad breakup.
A bad breakup. Now was a lot of glad. I thought that a lot of money. I mean, it really wasn't funny at all. I mean, I'm not happy at all the decisions I made in life. But again, I had to learn from them, and that's one of the things I had to learn. You don't want to play with people like that. And I wasn't the one that did it. Again, I'm not the one that knocked out my windows. I was not that mad person. The female was. And I never thought she was that mad. But she was. And she did.
Well, one of the things I can say, I can remember someone coming to the house and letting me know that they were dating. At that point, it wasn't my husband yet, my boyfriend. And
wait a minute. Your man was cheating on you?
Yeah, and the girl came.
Wait a minute, he came to your house? Yeah. Wait a minute, hold on. Tell me a little bit more about this one. Hey, boo, you might want to come listen to this. You might want to put a little closer. She said about spilling beans, man. I'm curious about it. So
I said it's not for real, so I was
I want to hear this. Tell me about it, Jay.
So what happened was?
What happened was? He was messing with it.
And so she wanted to know why he was choosing me and not her. So she wanted me to know. So she came to the house, sat down in her rollers, like she had rollers in her hand.
Oh, she was looking bootleg.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And she set her gun on the table and said she needed some air.
Oh, booty, did she did. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So that's why I said bad breakup.
Oh, my God.
It was a bad breakup for her. And he probably was afraid of her if she was totally done.
I'm kind of wondering, what did you do when she put the gun on the table?
Looked at her because I knew how to shoot, so all I did was take, a second, like, okay.
So Shay violent?
No.
She's about to be okay corral up in there.
They say it's from Detroit, so I know that if she had to move any other kind of way, but she was talking.
Okay.
She's emotional.
But she came to your place of stay, put a gun on that table, and told you,
from him, not me.
And told you that your man was in her baby.
Yeah.
And ain't nobody get hurt.
Nope. But gone.
All I can tell you is even God, this story don't sound right. I'm just trying to call it a spade, and you call it what you like.
He was such a smooth.
I don't even understand how that could no.
He was such a smooth talker. He smooth talked that whole situation.
Okay.
He left her look good and went on my account.
I don't even know if that's smooth talking, but this
smooth talking.
Wow.
That's all I can say.
I can't say nothing.
That was a bad breakup.
I give it a bad breakup because all I can tell you is I've never heard nothing like that in my life. Booty, have you ever heard anything like that?
Nancy Boo.
One time. Just did. They only heard that story one time in life.
Well,
but they said don't repeat it no more.
Is that not the choice people to call in?
No,
but
please don't. Please, the choice. Don't even recognize that story.
So better call in or Tim.
No, Tim, don't do it.
This is stuff that goes down in the deep.
I mean, y'all.
Out. I have had people who were upset about a bad breakup, and they go put a what's that thing with cocktail? The thing you put the gas and you go through the window.
Just don't say it because we are life coaches, and that's not what we inspire. And we do not condone these kind of behaviors.
In life, there are
several things like that do happen. It's called a cocktail bomb.
Oh, why do you know about what it's called?
I don't know.
Akron, Ohio. It's called
that's right.
So you know what it is.
AK in the house.
AK, that's what y'all call it?
Akron.
Okay.
What up, Jack?
Facility. Facility. Fertility. So, the story with fertility is...
Really?
Yeah.
You could have hit something else. I mean, you didn't have to go with it just because it's on there.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I like answering the questions, but I'm down here with fam. And, I want to bring more things to bring families together.
Okay, let me ask fertility. Okay. What happens to, so you have some married couples that are brand new to the family reunion.
All right.
What happens when a couple changes their mind, or maybe the woman changes their mind about how many children she'd like to have and when to start a family?
Okay.
So, is that a deal breaker?
I mean, it can be if that's something that you discuss with them and they felt like you committed to doing it, and then you are turning around and thank you.
Right. So I decided, I told you all this stuff to get you this ring on it. I married you. And now I don't really want to have those.
But you lied to me.
Yeah?
You gave me false intention on being with a person that's going to give me everything that I ask for, and then you go renege and you think that's okay?
Yeah. That's what the question says. Now, that ain't me. I'm just saying, what did you do? Is it a deal breaker?
It can be a deal breaker.
You get divorced and me not wanting to have more kids.
Bottom line is, if you sat down and this was a discussion of what we were going to do, and you forced it, and you back out of it, I can say, right, that is a serious discussion. I'm not going to tell you that shit leads to a divorce, but it's going to be a debate. Because you backed away. Now, I thought you said for better or for worse. It looks like you're going for worse. Up front.
I'm just saying, you saying ride or die.
If you ain't riding or die, you backing away.
No, you just told me if I change my mind and I don't want to have no children, now you want to
hold on. First of all, you the one told me you was going to have them.
I said I was going to have them, then I backed away because I just...
So it sounds like you the one with the problem.
No, maybe I
talk about ride or die. You ain't riding.
No.
You lying.
Maybe I saw something...
You just lying. You ain't being honest. You ain't being truthful.
Maybe I saw some things that I didn't like, and I don't...
Yeah, that needs to be discussed. Why would you back all the way away from a commitment if you already made, if you're seeing some problems? It sounds like to me you're doubting your doubt. So you committed to something, and all of a sudden you let doubt enter the relationship or marriage. It will cause you to back away from your commitment. Really?
Okay.
I'm just saying. It sounds like you don't want the problem.
You think so?
I'm just saying.
I think that sometimes you jump into the relationship and you have good intentions, but then after you live with that person, you say, you know what? This man can't keep. I'm going to have 2 other babies that I'm going to have to deal with, not only him. So now I have 3 children. Maybe I don't want to do that.
Again, it's stems of conversation. For you just to jump up and say, I'm not doing it.
Okay, so what if the man or the woman told you they had good money management? I'm going somewhere with that.
Okay, go for it.
They had good money management, and you found out that they didn't have good money management, and so that led you to not want to have as many children with them. Because they like to blow all their money.
Oh, financial?
Yes.
Now, that's something different.
Oh.
Because it takes money to raise kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we got to be real. And if you're not good with money...
And you find out they're shopping on a...
And they're shopping on a crazy spree. Oh, yeah, you need to have less kids. Because most women going to shop. So if they might want to do a little less kids and more shopping. I mean, it's something to talk about because... I'm just saying... Wait a minute. I shop a little bit. I do my thing. I ain't mad. You know, I got some cousins that shop a little bit more than me, but I'm not scared to tell you. No, first of all, Booty ain't the one that likes to shop.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, Booty just like me. He gets drugs. He do it to keep the home happy. Okay? I'm right there with him. We do it for other reasons. But if you catch Booty on his day off, it ain't at no store. Okay?
No.
He enjoying life. Because we're older and we're... Matter of fact, you're probably on that age. They probably be on that age. My cousin loves it.
Let's not even talk about that age. This man is not cooking on it, even though he has the age.
I'm going to tell you right now, Booty, I ain't mastered that one yet.
You made me go out and get that egg.
Booty, I didn't make her go out and get nothing.
That egg is sitting on the back post.
He told me he was going to get that egg a year ago, Booty, but me and you was talking.
And
I finally got it.
You had it about 6 months now.
And I burned some stuff up on it. I'm learning.
But 6 months, I had a piece of nothing on the egg.
Okay.
I deserve a steak or something.
Just because you bought it don't mean you deserve it.
I think that. Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, look at it.
Oh, yes. You brought me some of that. You know, that's bad when your cousin come over and show you how good he can do the song. Okay, so while we're talking about mismanaging money real quick before we have to go into our next segment, what do you do? Do you sit down and have a conversation before you get married, or if you get married and you realize your mate is not managing money well, is there a conversation you sit down and have, are feelings hurt? Or do you say, you know what, you just do you. I'll take my money, I have it in this account, you have no money, you figure it out.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When it comes to a lot of relationships, you need to be friends first. If you take the time to be friends and you get in a relationship and you get to know a person, a lot of this conversation should be had way before you get married. Because again, that's why you get married, because you make it a true commitment. And if you make an open commitment with God, and you equally yoke, some of the things that you're saying should have already been discussed. We should have been praying together. We should have been eating together. I should have been to the family with you. I should have known some family members. So these conversations would be so out there. So when you date quickly, jump in a relationship and then marry within the first 3 months, there's a lot of unknown variables. And that's where some of the things that you say can jump into that.
So what's the steps you take?
I gave you the steps up front.
That was the steps up front. But what's the steps you take when you've done that? Now you're in a marriage and you realize your spouse is bad at money. When you have the conversation with me,
first step is to sit down and talk to them about the problem of the money.
The stuff you gave me was the prior to the marriage.
Prior to, because we need to stop it from happening. But when it's happening, then you need to sit down with the person that's spending the money and have a clear understanding. Because again, sometimes you got to take the reins. If you're better with money than the other person, then you need to help them out. I mean, I thought it was a commitment. I thought you said it was a ride or die. So if you're down with me and you're going to ride with me, why don't you help me?
Okay, so
help me manage it better. Or are you adding to the pot? Are you adding, or are you the problem with the money? Or are you the one spending? Because it could just be back on you. If I'm out here working and you just spending, it ain't going to add up. It got to be a balance. Relationships have to have a balance.
Okay. I like the steps that you're saying, and I like what you're giving me. I just know that for this particular person's question, he's saying, "Hey, this is not what I signed up for. My husband is bad with money. He's drinking it all away. He's doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, he's drinking, shopping, and being weak at this period."
Okay, well, again, we need to back this up and we need to realize this didn't happen overnight. So I would say there's problems in the marriage. I'm not quick to tell everybody to divorce a person just because they have a problem. But counseling, what you do, counseling is recommended. Because a lot of times it could be a deep-rooted problem in the family or in a person that conversation needs to have to pull that out. Now, it can't always pull out the full the negativity.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
You know, when a lot of people go to drinking all the time, it's usually because they're not happy. They're suppressing some of their emotions. Okay? That's one of the signs. Some people become alcoholics and they get addicted to it. But again, when it leads them to it, can be one of the issues that need to be talked about before you just run out the door. Because you keep crying about ride or die. There is no ride or die and running out. I'm listening.
I like your feedback on it. I do, but I just know that not everyone will do it. They can't afford it.
They can't afford for you to keep spending their money? The money management issue.
What if they can't afford counseling?
Well, I will be the first to say that there's counselors out there that's not as expensive. And what
is it?
I'm with you. Jay will work with you. So if there's some people out there that really feel like they need some counseling, I mean, I don't know if he would be the right one to stick with, because he would talk you to death. And if he's charging you by the hour, you would be broke. But I would say Jay would be the fairest person I could think that can work with you and get these problems resolved. Because again, this is what you speak for, right?
That is correct.
Now, I'm just a life coach. I will help you along the way, but when it comes to something deep like that, I have to get to the professional. And that's why I set that up with them. Dennis, you can't get out of your tail, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Dennis. Take a break.
It's Talking Real with Jay and Shay right now.
Oh! All the shorties in the club, let me see you just back it up, drop it down, let me see you just get low, scrub the ground, let me see you just push it up, let me see you just.
What's happening, baby? I sell Brazilian hair's the place to be if you looking for top of the line quality for a price that's guaranteed to fit your budget. My homeboy here got the hookup, I say. One thing about I sell Brazilian hair is we always got hair on hand, so you ain't never got to worry about not being able to purchase some. One thing about this hair, there is absolutely no shedding, people. Look here, we selling hair so good and cheap they want to put it on the menu at McDonald's and Burger King. Y'all gonna be like, yo, let me get a Big Mac combo and order that Malaysian deep wave, I say. We got $75 a bundle for 18 to 28 inches, and anything under 18 inches is cheaper. We got all kind of hair, man. I sell Brazilian hair, even offer financing, baby. Now where they do that at? Right here at 4910 Buena Vista Road, Suite B, or call us at 706-593-4323. If you don't feel like dialing all them numbers, man, *1 hair. I sell Brazilian hair. We love making our people look good. Pew.
860 AM WAEC Atlanta.
The opinions expressed during the sponsored programs on this station are strictly those of the program hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of Beasley Broadcast Group, this station, its staff, other advertisers, or agencies.
We back. My bad.
No, my bad.
Yeah, whatever.
No, my bad.
All I know is we back down in Miami. When I tell you I'm excited to be down in a new place, you know how to make it home. You know that, right?
Let's do it.
I'm not saying nothing bad about the ATL. I've been in the ATL for a while, but I like Miami. I mean, somebody should have told me how nice it was. My family looking good. The scenery is nice. You know, it could not rain today. I might have brought you bad weather, but you know something? It's still nice.
Is that right?
It's still nice.
It looks nice to me. I can't wait to go. Where are we going?
Man, let me tell you.
The tour or something.
The Harvard put on one of the very best family reunions. I'm very proud to be a part of them. But the things that we have planned is phenomenal. I don't just want to put it all over the air because I don't want to make it look like I'm bragging. I'm not bragging. I'm proud.
Bragging.
You know, to have family come together and show the love and support that the Harvard do, that's not bragging. I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be able to look out and see family members loving one another, talking, and we ain't seen each other in a while, and we're expressing our love. That right there is why I wanted to bring this show to Miami. Not to mention, I'm trying to come down here. I like Miami. I'm just saying, this is a real deal.
All right, so.
What's that, Jack?
I love your energy. I'm glad to be here in Miami.
However, too, everything you said,
there was another sad event today, and that was Senator Pickney. And I know you're not too much on social media, but our president sang Amazing Grace.
I heard.
You heard?
I did.
So let's speak about that. A standing president.
Well, I can say one thing, to have a president that can actually do more than just lead the country, but can show love for a man is outstanding. Because somewhere along the line, we got to love one another. And he's leading. And it's sometimes to me it's kind of hard when you're in the front. But he reached back for another to raise us up to another level. So hats off to President Obama for his thoughts. But I really appreciate him for reaching back for another man.
Okay. I agree with that. Okay. So, Jay.
Yes, ma'am.
Amelia, you know Amelia Mobley. She's going to put it down and go. She said, okay. Can't call in. However, other than nagging, what's the most common thing women do that makes guys lose?
I mean, besides nagging, I mean, that's number one. What you have to say about that, Jess? Always shopping, always spending money. I said it. I ain't scared to say it. I appreciate it. I said it. What else is that? I got to let you. What you mean you got to? Well, you want to use your money. Why you got to use our money? You didn't feel right. No, we ain't together like that. We are radio hosts. No. Not my money.
You said it's better to spend your money.
No. Okay. Yeah. That's why there's a lot of single women out there because no.
So you did not answer the only thing you said was spend money. Come on.
Why do you want me to put them on out there like that? I'm a life coach. I'm trying to bring things up, not tear things down.
One of the things that turn men off more than spending money and other than nagging.
I mean, that's going to be a personal preference. What turns me off might not be something that turns somebody else off.
You know what the boys, y'all the boys I get together, what do they complain about?
I mean, the number one thing is like you. You talk too much. I mean, every time I turn around, you're nagging, you're running your mouth, you're yelling everything. I mean, that's you. Can you stop doing it? Can you work on it? Can you find a way to zip your lip? Can you do that?
Oh, geez.
You can't do that, but you want me to find all the problems that you got. You got one big one, your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say.
That's the main one.
Yeah.
That's what people show.
Well, yeah, that is true. Because you're going to bring some drama. Yeah, and all that.
That's all I'm saying. What you mean? I mean, you don't want to have. I miss my girls that, you know.
Man, your girls want to tell them what all the negative things they do. They know what they do. What do they want me to say? They always want to say Jay said.
Jay said?
It ain't just about what Jay said. I tell you what, let me reach out here to some of the men. Let's ask some of them. Louis said no. Louis said he ain't getting in. So we got any man in the house that's willing to speak up. So what is it that makes
a man lose interest other than
you want to speak up? Come on. You want to talk radio? Come here. Come on, fam. Don't be scared. Come on. So right to the mic.
Other than nagging, what makes a man lose interest? Other than nagging.
Oh, no. Don't be scared.
He don't hear talking about spending money, so that's good. Did that make you lose interest?
Don't be nonchalant about it, bro. Go ahead.
Don't be that's the number one. Y'all have a major ego. So
oh, wait a minute. Why ain't I have a major ego? It's the fact you don't pay no attention at all.
Touching your ego on a regular?
You really acting brand?
You're not touching your ego on a regular?
Wait, you starting to get carried away now. You really trying to talk too much again. This is my family. Don't let my cousins come up here. Quit that. I'm about to get you out of here.
No, that's true. Okay, so you said, and one more thing. What's the next one? Give me one more.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, well then don't do that because we don't have no dog button right now.
Yeah. FTC. We on the line. Oh, Lord.
Okay. Yeah, that's another one. We can say that.
Oh, you can say that.
Not giving, yeah.
You can say the green versus the 15. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I see some turning red up in here. Oh, don't be sad now. I'm paying attention, folks. I mean,
see, so that
that makes somebody lose them.
So
does it mean stroking your ego?
Because technically that has to do with stroking your ego.
Hold on. Hold on. With your finger and your I ain't understanding none of that, player. So what you really saying? Come on. Bring it back.
What I'm saying is,
I'm listening.
y'all have to have your ego stroked all the time. So in order to stroke your ego, it looks like we pretending to be interested in you and interested in your good deeds, when we may not be.
Oh, so you just fake. No wonder you can't keep nobody your space behind. Why don't you be real about it?
It's a scenario.
No, that's a fake scenario. You're faking it. You're not being real about it, and then you expect us to
hurry up and be done.
See what I'm talking about? FCC, y'all. I mean, we gotta watch sometimes.
I didn't say nothing bad.
But if you gotta do all this faking, why are you? What's the person you with? Why do you keep?
I ain't talking real or no.
I ain't talking real.
Okay, well that's the real. Sometimes we just want y'all to get off so we can hurry up.
No, I understand. From time to time, but
you tired. You got kids. And then you want us to come home and still be back.
Let's go back because I like what you're saying. Okay. Mental stimulation works both ways.
The man don't want no mental stimulation when you come home. If you come home and you done have the children and you open up the door and all you got on is a robe, he don't care nothing about mental.
Hold on.
He didn't see nothing mental.
Hold on.
Ain't nothing mental happening.
Hold on. Sometimes I need the mental before I get home.
Well,
because if I can't get the mental before I get home, I might not come home. So while you over there running your mouth, while you running in a way that's destructive, okay? Because it's real quick to say what you're doing. You come on the road, but please believe, if you can't encourage me to come home, I won't see that road. Now, if you want to keep somebody where you at, you need to understand mental stimulation works both ways. Okay? But again, you want to run your mouth, you might run somebody away.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep it real, that's how I'm bringing it. Because that's what I do.
You guys want that to be happening on a regular, but you don't realize what it takes for people who are just homemakers and they have several kids. They've been running around with them children all day. They don't want you to own them.
Remember, that was a commitment that y'all made.
Oh, so it's a commitment.
That commitment. Raising the kids.
This person didn't want all the children. You just kept popping them out.
You later.
Well, that's
you laying popping them out.
That's my whole
So again, if you lay there and you pop them out.
We was just laying there.
I mean, okay, well, obviously something was happening. They keep popping out.
They ain't do that myself. Yeah.
Y'all pop all that popping. Somewhere along the line, the responsibility start happening. I'm just saying. But again, when it comes to relationships, a lot of times it goes both ways.
I just want to get you started.
Oh, I don't mind. I mean, you don't really get me on fire. You just make me tell the real. Because if you really want to know the problem, all you got to do is ask. One of the biggest problems is the fear. The fear of what you've been through, and then to me, transferring it to the next. And that's what happens a lot. And I feel like right now, in today's time, we need to stop that. Because anything that y'all been through is to learn from. It's not to continue to keep doing. And that's what normally happens. And that's why we started this talk radio and to get things out there. Because I'm not hearing other talk radios just telling y'all the truth. Okay? The truth is, God puts you through a lot of different things. It ain't always the devil. You will be tested. If you have faith, faith will be tested. So if you're out there, no matter what you do, and you go through a bad time, it's to learn from. To me, it's like I would say, my cousin Booty would say, you got to be serious. Okay? You got to go through the fire. And when you go through it and you understand what you went through, you will make change. Because we're not always perfect, and we're not going to be perfect, but we can do better. The problem is society is making it seem like we don't have to be. Don't follow anything other than your beliefs. You are a part of society, so why are you condemning yourself to what they say? This is true.
Okay, can I go to my next?
No, because you started.
Okay. So now we have some baby daddy drama.
Oh, no.
How to deal, what's the best way to deal with baby daddy drama?
Baby daddy drama.
Yes.
So
you have a baby daddy, and you started dating, And baby daddy doesn't really want you, baby, but he don't want you either. So he is literally blocking. I'm about to say the other word.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to keep it short.
He
Thanks very much.
basically, because he don't want you, but he doesn't want anyone else to have you.
You know, a lot of times in situations like this, you still keep them tied. And I'm just keeping it real. Because a lot of times when you break it off, he shouldn't be able to block nothing. Because when I'm done with you, I'm done. We'll raise the kid together. But you ain't stopping me from talking to nobody.
That's a man. That's a man.
Even a woman, if she's done with it, she should be able to cut it off, and she should be able to live her life. If he is able to control her still, then there's still something high.
Okay, so then what if he stopped paying child support after?
And that's when you go to the court, you have to say this is the best way possible. But before I bring the court in, it's a conversation that needs to be had, because I really do feel like we don't need to bring other people into our business all the time. A communication needs to happen. But if he feels like he ain't because of that, he's trying to manipulate and control you.
Okay, but now what about the kids? Now you have the kids involved. So you got to be nice to him, or he's not going to come see the kids. The kid's going to be affected. So now you got to play nice and not really have a relationship because you got baby daddy drama.
I'm going to be honest with you. The saddest thing is that's what you do. Most divorce people that go through anything, they use the kid. How you get to another person is the kid. My whole thing is we need to be nurtured, and we're destroying. Because we're using them to hurt the other. That's the problem today. My whole thing is when you get past the pain of the person you with, you will stop doing the things you're doing to the kids. The kids need the attention. They need the support, and they need the money. But it's not being controlled that way. People are trying to control it through them. That's not helping them.
You know, and I know several scenarios where...
I know a whole lot of scenarios.
One,
but that don't make it better.
Well, there's two different things that happen. First of all, men tend to do whatever they need to do or say what they need to say in order to keep the baby mama from taking them to child support. So they'll, oh, hey, girl, you all right there? They might rub on me. No, I'm just saying, they may rub on you, or they may say something.
Yeah, it's over there.
You know what?
Hey. Life coach. No, that picture.
But nonetheless, if you have to say something nice to keep her from keeping you out of child support court, taking all your money or whatever, so you might play on both ears. You might say just enough to keep her stirred up, where she thinks, oh, maybe we just might still be interested in it. And then now you also have a baby daddy that's kind of controlling the woman the same way. I mean, come on now. The whole situation is, I just want to teach people how to date and to marry. If I can get people to get focused on, if I decide from the middle school, getting them to date, to marry, and switch all of this, swiping to the left and swiping to the right to find somebody, then you find somebody you don't need to write in life. If I could just stop just one person from doing that, and then we wouldn't even have all of this back and forth between baby daddy, baby mama. We would have marriages with children, etc. But that's not what's happening. So we got to deal with it. What do we do? We're going to have a minute. It's going to be break.
Well, we can go ahead and go to break real quick, because the way I look at it, it's not an easy one to resolve. If it was that easy, it'd been fixed. And you think I can fix it? One thing I would tell you when we go on break real quick, it takes us to come together and make change. Our behavior is not right. But do you think I can say one thing to fix it?
So you're trying to tell me none of your boys that came to you and said, dude, I just got to be nice to this woman so I can see my kid and she don't take me to court.
I'm going to be honest with you. I had several that said that they did that. And I had several that said that they didn't care if she took it to court because you ain't dealing with her no more. It happens a lot of different ways, but the number one person that suffers is the child. Because they're the ones being selfish. Because you're trying to manipulate and control through a child. And you're trying to find justice with that, really? It's messed up all the way around. But you want to, get a resolution? Resolution is have a better understanding of the person you with before you even have a child. Before you lay down and do all these things.
You'd be surprised. You hurt the child, Jay. Because the child is the one without their parents.
Totally. But the bottom line, you chose not to celebrate that person.
Okay. I'm sorry. We got to go
to break. Go to break.
Talking Real, Jay and Shay. We'll be right back.
I'm just saying. I'm ready.
Day when I was chilling in
Tune your radio.
Tune in.
Now. You can tune into this radio station on any smartphone or tablet. iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, Nokia, Samsung, Windows phones, or whatever you have. Download the free TuneIn app from your phone or tablet's app store. Tune in with music, sports, news, and comedy from over 70,000 radio stations around the world, including this Beasley Broadcast Group station. Check it out at tunein.com or your app store.
If you love it, your favorite music, news, talk, sports, and you want to hear it, it's in the palm of your hand. Text IHR to 45495 to download the app or listen at iHeartRadio.com. Standard text and data rates apply.
Sound like situation. Oh no, don't start that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't scare my family. My family did not sign up for this.
But I'm not upset.
You love us? Okay. Russia don't love you? Okay. He said, don't do this song like that. Russia said, stop it.
All right, fine.
I'm just
trying to mess you up.
Are you gonna mess me up? Yes. Okay. It must be off the blog. If you can't do it, Flip, you can't do it.
Okay, so if you met, this is for you. If you met the perfect female for you.
Wait a minute, hang on. Describe the perfect female for me.
Look, they didn't say all of that.
I mean, with the Coca-Cola body, brown skin, and something about luscious. Give me some dimension.
No, I don't know nothing about it.
I mean, well, how you gonna tell me she was perfect then?
Because it's saying if you met the perfect female.
I mean, you telling everything else. I mean, you've been talking the whole time.
Okay, so let's describe her.
Yeah, you.
Caramel, Coca-Cola body, but you she got a big food.
Woo!
Coca got a big food.
Okay.
Then, she's tall.
Oh, she's
tall.
Sexy. Oh, Lord.
Okay. Now, you got that good?
I'm good so far. You naming something. Say it. Hold on, I don't know about emotion, but you describing something up there.
You see?
It sounds like you describing somebody down here in Miami. All I know is you describing somebody down in Miami, whoever it is. Just say hello.
If you met the perfect
all the way from the ATL.
You know what? If you met the perfect female, you had sex, and then she asked you to stop until marriage.
Oh. You don't go together. Wait, back up. We met. We dated it. At least we dated it. Didn't have any ever.
You had sex, and then she asked you to stop until marriage. Should you stop and stay? Or if she was perfect for you and you wanted to wait for sex until marriage, should you wait?
Okay.
See, they all said no.
I'm going to tell you where the no came from, and I'm going to tell you again where the problem was. The bottom line is, if you really believe in waiting to marry to have sex, then that's what you do. But if you haven't sex before marriage, and then you want to cut it off, you really playing the game. Because now you're trying to see if the sex is good enough to lead me to marriage. But again, if you feel like,
Hold on, we got to test it out now.
I mean, you don't have to test out anything. You don't have to. There's arranged marriages that happen, and they stay together. They never try out.
No.
Okay, well, if you're trying out everything, then you don't need to be married.
Everything I said it's no perfect mate, and you feel like this is your perfect mate, you got to at least try one time.
I will say, because of what you described, that perfectness, I don't know, fam, that perfectness and that how fine she was, and the fact that I had chemistry with her, and then we did, and then we stopped, and she fine, right? And I'm really into her. Yeah, I might have to wait on that.
Okay, now will you wait, or will you
I might
somewhere else?
I mean, don't go to tell them my business.
No, I'm just saying.
Just being real.
Are you going to be tipping on her while you're waiting?
I might be able to wait on her.
Well, you going to wait on her?
I might be able to.
And you ain't going to do nothing?
I'm just saying. I mean,
are you still going to be tipping?
I mean, no. The marriage might have to sooner than you think.
Oh, okay. So you just have to move.
Courthouse or something, you know.
You have to move.
We got to move it up. I mean, you try to find female people, you know. I mean, if we find it and we like that, I mean, why we need a big old marriage? We just like that. Woo! Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, I might be able to wear that. I'm just saying. I don't know what y'all. All I got to say is, that's not for everyone. Interesting question, but that's not for everyone. But again, I say you have to watch that because again, you could be playing some serious games when you start acting like you want to get married and then you want to wait and then you start having it and you want to stop. A person can feel like you're trying to play that. But again, that is also in conversation with the person that you want. And if you agree to stop and wait, there's nothing wrong with it because that's what's written. Even though we do wrong, we can do better. What do you say about that, Jay? Counselor? What you got to say, counselor? Break us off some spiritual understanding.
You stop saying all that.
I'm listening.
I know that as far as I'm concerned, I've told you before, I believe in dating to marriage. So
you would have sex then?
No, I said I believe in dating until
but we're talking about ourselves. We're talking about the situation, though. We're talking about you dating somebody, then having sex with them, and then not having sex with them no more. I'm asking you. But I'm listening.
What I just said was I would have to try it out once, and then I would stop.
Oh, so you would just do it one time. So if you haven't had sex in a long time and you did it one time, and it was good,
then I look forward to marriage.
So you can wait another 2 years to get it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another 2 years.
Booty, that's 2 things you heard for the first time tonight. Neither one need to be repeated ever again in life. Jay, we ain't saying you're lying, but we ain't never heard this before.
You might not never heard it before, but have you ever heard of somebody being celibate for years either? So.
I have not.
Okay, till now.
Well, you said that, but remember, we was engaged at one time. So that celibacy ended. I'm just saying, you want to keep it real, man. I mean, you're embarrassed because we're in front of family. I'm just saying. I mean, what? What? What, I'm supposed to lie on myself? What? You said keep it real? Y'all want to put my business out there? Put it out there. What? 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 Ain't nothing to know. It's the truth. What? I ain't saying nothing LCC. I didn't read. I didn't read. 15 years, man, you last on that? What?
I said.
That's that hard work for you.
It was 15 years before I met you.
15 years. And then what happened?
I met you.
Before you met me, then what?
I said before.
Boy, that was Hogger Brooks, boy. Yeah, we do our thing. What you got to say about that, Counselor?
Next question. I said I've been married. This is a public safety announcement for public safety announcement from the council. This weekend is HIV awareness week. So we do need to tell people that they can go to any Walgreens between now and Saturday and get a test for knowing their status complete.
Now, that's real big, and I would definitely push that. The Jay and Shay Show do believe in health and wellness. We was doing a weigh-in. I do apologize. We have not came back with the results behind that yet. But health and wellness is very key and important. So with few family members are having a room right now, I really want to push this backing of going to get tested and going to see a doctor on the regular. Our health is what's going to help us change the world. Because if we're not healthy, we're not going to be here for our kids.
That's true. That's true. And we must let our kids know.
Well, we gotta let them
we need to let them know the correct and healthy ways.
There you go.
And let them think that all is well. So
I agree.
Nonetheless, I think that's one of the keys is that we're not honest with our kids at all times. We try to make them think that we've done nothing.
Well, a lot of times when you try to mentor, you don't tell everything about what you do. You're trying to guide a person to something better. So a lot of it.
So we guide our children to think that we just so.
I'm not.
That we've not done that.
Well, I gotta admit, I've seen it on TV and social media done that way for a very long time. That's why I wanted to do a show and do something different. What do you got to say about that, Jay?
Here we go.
What? Yeah, I called you out. Did you not want to hear something different?
Of course,
because,
I want to hear something.
All right, then. That's what we're doing. We're trying to make a difference.
Uh-huh.
No. But I hear nothing. I mean, you've been talking the whole time. You get nothing. Chris?
No.
Chris.
No.
Nothing like you. It's not a good look.
No.
Nothing.
Really? I'm just reading what's on our blog. I will say thank you for all of those who do post on our blog every day. Some of these questions we can't read over the but we can talk to you on the social media. But just so you know, we can't read some of this. Y'all just inbox us. It's too much.
Well, then skip that and get to the stuff we can. It's not about stuff we can, but what we can do. I'm trying to help her out, y'all.
Okay. No. If you are 35 plus with no children and no significant other, but you want children, would you consider your person that you're with using their egg, artificial insemination, or adopting?
I'm done. I'm 45. I'm telling you right now, that ain't freezing nothing. You better play with them grandkids of mine. No, I'm done. I don't want nothing. I don't even want a poodle. No dog, cat, nothing. Animal, nothing. Fish, nothing. When I leave, I want to be gone.
You have 5 children.
I mean, you got to put on my business out there, but I ain't fine.
And 3 baby mamas.
I mean, yeah.
So that's why. You don't want
to. Don't be hating on the side of the baby mama. And girl, none of them hate me. Well, one of them. I don't want to say that too quickly. I say I can communicate with my kids, let alone my baby mamas, because again.
So now the rest of us who won't see it, you won't give us time because.
I mean, I can give the world everything they want anyway. It's not meant for me to give everybody a baby. I ain't trying to do all that. Throwing my back out. No. You got issues. No, that ain't happening. She said it right there. My cousin said it. I done did my kids. I done had it. I done did a lot. Okay? And I agree with her. The way my bank account looked, I did too much. I did way too much.
Okay, so as a guy, as a regular guy, and you realize that you're at work, and you're just regular guy, so you're not flossing or nothing like that. Are you willing to step your game up to be noticed if you know that a girl is one of those that is kind of...
I mean, you already know she bad. I mean,
she bad.
She worth me getting her.
Yeah, she bad.
Oh, she bad. Oh, yeah, that's the game I'm saying. I'm going to get fly. I'm going to look good. Wear my nice cologne. Put on my nice watch. Yeah, why wouldn't I? Because I'm available. I mean, why wouldn't I? I will put myself out there. And I'll put my best foot forward. Why wouldn't I? That's how I got my baby mama. What? You know? If you don't just like soldiers, what you mean I ain't my baby? What you talking about? Remember, he my ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance, but we still date, don't play.
Man, we date all right. We always do.
Don't play.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play on the air.
That's why we on the show. We talking to everybody else out here in the world for the world to recognize.
It's okay
we try to teach everybody because not too many times you get in a situation that you're engaged and then you're in a situation that you can actually do a show with a person. Most people refrain from ever doing something like that. That's what makes us unique. But you and that little pension,
stop it,
I ain't trying to think. No,
you do business with friends and acquaintances, and a friend provides professional service for you, and they agree to do it at a discount rate. Does that mean?
Wow. I'm sorry. That question has to be repeated. I do apologize.
My bad. Do you do business with friends and acquaintances? If a friend provides a professional service for you and they agree to discount their rate, does that then make you unable to ask for whatever will be your satisfaction with it? You got that?
I'm hearing.
Okay, so if I discount my services for anyone and I don't take my license to do whatever, and however, but the level of service and the goal is to please the customer, you learn a lesson or what?
Yes, you learn a lesson on that one.
So you got a discount, but I didn't give you my 100.
But you wouldn't do it.
Oh.
Your 100 ain't everybody's 100. Do you know 100 means you gave everything? Most people give everything. I'm just saying. Because you ever heard 110%?
Yeah.
There's no more than 100. You're 10. You're lying. You're the same. So your 100 might not measure up. I'm just saying. It ain't all going to work out. It's like that. We're close to it.
Okay.
But you know something? Is she about to go to work right now?
We only have 3 minutes.
Oh, Lord. Let's go ahead and do our 3 minutes.
Your last,
Well, with some of the questions that you've been asking and some of the reflection I wanted to go back to, because again, I will say I'm down here with family, and a lot of my family got to catch the bus. We're doing a lot of different things. But a reflection that I want to make sure that I give, part of our show, is an understanding. One, I love the fact that the Hardenbrooks come together. So near dear to my heart, I love the family for coming together and continuing to do what we do, because this right here is necessary. When I say it's necessary, the kids need to see their cousins. We need to see them so we can continue growing. Because we're getting away from that. And if nothing else, when we're together, let's do more praying. Okay, I know we got the Sunday thing that we always do, but just the praying along when you're at home with the family at dinner time, give them away from their iPads, their tablets, the TV. I mean, I'm going to preach something that I really feel, okay? Because right now we got to take this back under control. It takes us to do it, because I really got to be the first to tell y'all. I was sitting on my couch. I watched a lot of things happen by having 5 kids, by trying to raise them, by 3 different baby mamas. Is not the easiest task in the world. I made some mistakes. And I'm not one to sit here and downplay anything I went through. If I saw Paul, I would have never thought the Lord would use me to tell anything. But he used everyone. There's value in everyone that's here today and the ones that couldn't make it. But we need to reach out to them and show that value by telling them we love them and we need them. Because God bless you through people. That's what brings us together. We have a very unique collaboration, and I really do feel that words that we say can touch at least one, and it's like reach one, teach one. We have to start, and you got to start with your faith. I cannot wait. If somebody buys my show out, it won't change. I don't hear this nowhere else. Since I'm not hearing it, I have to do it. I meet with my brothers every week. I hear what they got to say. I listen, and I'm changing, and I'm trying to form myself into what the Lord has for me, not for what I have. I've done me already, and I've failed at many different things. But this right here is what I love. This ain't about failing. This is about doing. This is about telling people about what we're trying to do and raise them up. That's where the life coach comes from. Shay is a counselor. She's going to talk to you to death. But the number one thing, we can't fix no one. We bring reflection so you can hear what goes on, so you can hear for yourself, so you can make that change. I can't change no one. I already changed myself by my prayers. The good Lord helped me understand my mistakes. He made me understand my passion, and now I have a purpose. And that's what I'm fulfilling, what He has for me. It was pre-written. I ran from it early on. I have no reason to run no more. Too many people put me on the path. Now it's time for me to take that walk. Now, in that walk, you will hear my words. And one of mine is, I love you. Because that's one of the things that God gave me. A big heart, a lot of love. And now it's time for me to spread it and say it. Because He has it for everyone. And He needs me to tell you. It starts with you. It's a mustard seed. Let these words speak to your soul and grow, manifest, and take it to another. That's one of the things I will always want to mention to my family and to the world. I love you. So again, that's Jay. And if you listen to the show again, we, again, on AM in Atlanta, but you can listen to us on iHeart here. So again, and you can always call to us. And normally you can call in to actually hear yourself. This is a live remote. But in Atlanta, everybody will hear what we're saying, and I will say it over and over. Nothing but love in my heart for my family and to the world. Anything else you got to say, Shay, before we close the show?
We apologize to our callers who normally call in. Usually we have lots of callers who call in every week. Our group, we thought we would be able to have you on the air, but now you know that it did not.
Hey, I tried. It wasn't on. I don't know if it's the phone line. Hey,
but it's all good. We will continue to still do remotes and whatnot. But great job, Jay. Enjoyed it as usual. See you next week.
I was wondering, when did you enjoy what I got to say? Really?
Sometimes I don't.
Really? Well, that's what makes the show, because the number one thing is you should. That's why we can conversate and not always agree, but we don't have to fight. And that's what I like to bring the world. It's okay to debate. We can do it. But we don't have to do the ignorant things that go along with it. Every time I see it done on the street, it's chaos. My whole thing is, we don't have to 100% agree to everything that we hear, but listen to it and have an understanding. Just understand what a person is saying. And that right there will help you change. Because why change for something that you don't even understand what you're changing for? That's what we bring. Change for a good reason. Because what's been going on right now needs change. And I don't see nobody else trying to make it happen. So I'm with you, Chef. I'm going to let it go. All right. Until the next show. I love you.
Talking real with Jay and Shay. See you next week.
Yeah, we got to go catch the bus with the family. Woo! Uncle Brooks in the house. Do it.
Well, that's a wrap, and Jay lost again. Get more Talking Real on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Follow the Jay and Shay Show to get the 411. And be sure to join us every week at the same time for the real deal on the things that matter to you, right here on Love 860 WAEC, Atlanta's inspirational talk radio.